In 2 Samuel chapter 20, we're introduced to a city named Abel Beth Maacah. This city is brought to the forefront of Israel's national drama after the end of Absalom's rebellion against his father, King David. The tribes decided to invite David back to Jerusalem as their king, but peace was fragile. A man named Sheba ben Bichri launched another rebellion, calling all other dissatisfied Israelites to arms. This Sheba traveled the entire length of the country to one of the northernmost cities in Israel, Abel Beth Maacah. Here he settled in, and here Joab and the rest of David's mighty men caught up with him. David's armies surrounded the city in a siege, built a siege ramp against it to allow access to its wall, and began to attempt to break through the wall. They were interrupted by the city's wise woman. This woman must have held some sort of civic responsibility that was compelling enough to grant her an audience with the enemy military leader. Her speech to Joab not only convinced him to stop his efforts to break through the wall, it gives us some interesting information about Abel Beth Maacah. The wise woman appeals to the history of her city by saying that they used to talk in former times, saying, "They shall surely seek guidance at Abel," and so they would end disputes. This tells us that Abel Beth Maacah was known for its wisdom, or it had a sanctuary, perhaps a high place where people would inquire of God. She also refers to herself, and possibly the city, as a mother in Israel. The judge Deborah was also called a mother in Israel. The term may also have been used to emphasize the importance of certain city centers who were responsible for outlying villages. After chastising Joab agreed to call off his men while the woman got the head of the traitor Sheba and threw it over the wall. Today, excavations at Abel Beth Maacah have helped illuminate the biblical mentions. Abel Beth Maacah is located close to the city of Dan at ancient Israel's northern border. In fact, Abel Beth Maacah was located on the border between Israel, Phoenicia, and Syria. Because of this, the city would have been a focus of various power struggles. Now, despite this important location, Abel Beth Maacah is only mentioned 3 times in the Bible. This account in 2 Samuel 20, and then 2 accounts of takeovers. From the time period of the Judges, a large, complex, cultic areas and houses have been excavated, with one of the most exciting finds being a small hoard of silver, including jewelry, from one of the homes. From the time of the early monarchy, in the remains of a large public building, a jar of hundreds of animal ankle bones was found. This may point to the building's use as a place of divination. Also from this time period, but from a different building, a small statue head was discovered. Scholars believe that this statue head may represent a king of Israel. Thanks for watching. Click the playlist on screen now to watch more spotlights. And if you want to read the full article, click the link in the description. You can always go to BibleDiscoveryTV.com for more videos, articles, and resources.